top 5 things to do before patch 11.2 comes out. What's up guys, Petko here, welcome back for another video. Today we're going to talk about exactly what to do before the patch drops in exactly 10 days from now. Keep in mind, I've tried to give you a TLDR and a lot of slack I've cut off so you guys don't have to waste time and doing useless stuff. So let's dive right in. The most important things to do before the patch heads out. So first thing first, by far, upgrade your build. The quest is right here in Dornigo. Is the location. You talk to this dude right here. You complete the quest, you get the upgrade, and you up it all the way into its max high level until these quests pretty much disappear. Okay? Why is it important? You're gonna be using that build for the foreseeable future for at least the first couple weeks of the patch, which means if you don't do it now, you're gonna waste time to do it on actual patch. You don't want to do that. Disregarding of which spec you're playing, whether you're playing a tank, killer, DPS, range, or melee, you will need to do this ASAP. So that is the first and by far the most important thing. Second thing, does gear matter? In a handful of things, yes, to some extent, but as long as you are above 650 eye level, 655, you will be totally fine. You don't have to waste a copious amount of hours to, grind Mythic Plus on Delves. My advice here, any free spark that you have in your inventory, use them to craft something so you have base item level high enough for you to be able to complete heroics in Mythic 0 when the patch comes out. And we're going to talk about that in a little bit, because Mythic 0 is going to be rewarding 681 item level from Mythic 0 starting from the 5th of August. And I'm going to show you a quick screen here because a lot of people seem to not understand how the patch works out. Give me a second. So as you can see, this is the schedule for the new season. 5th of August or 6th of August, depending if you're European or American. Campaign chapters 1 to 3 will become available, and dungeons on normal, heroic, and mythic 0, excluding Tazovish. Okay, so normal heroic, they're gonna be spammable as always, which means if you have bad gear, you can spam heroic and get good enough gear for you to begin Mythic Plus next week. Mythic 0, we don't know yet if it's gonna be a weekly event or a 24 hours lockout. 99.9% sure, at least for me, is that we're gonna have this on a weekly event, so pretty much a weekly reset, right? Obviously they did state it in the past that they would like that to be a daily. I don't think so. I think it's gonna be weekly lockout, but maybe I'm wrong, who knows. By the way, hard mode Tazovish won't be available from the beginning, so don't worry about it. That's the most important thing. I personally am gonna do exactly this. First, log in, chapters, Mythic Zeros, log out probably. Yeah, that's pretty much what's happening on the 5th of August. After this, as you can see, on the 12th of August is when the season comes, which means that's when Mythic Plus becomes available, heroic rating, normal, mythic rating, every single seasonal thing, including PvP. So in that case, to answer your questions, because I know you're gonna ask me when is the season gonna end, it should end a few hours before August the 5th, okay? Essentially meaning that the vote that you'll be getting on the August the 5th don't matter though, because it's still going to be season 1 gear. It will be irrelevant. So don't sweat too much about it and try to get your seasonal rewards, whether you farm KSM, Mythic Plus rank 1 title, PvP titles, or ahead of the curve, any other achievement that is time gated, meaning that seasonal achievement should be done before the August the 5th, or I guess again, if you're a European, maybe until the 50th actually. For NA 4th, for you is 50. Okay, so that's like these two things are by far the most important thing. Get your build, make sure you complete all the achievements prior to this. Okay. Next thing, this is the perfect opportunity right now to level something, because there's still a leveling event going out, which means if you're missing a character, it is likely the best chance for you to get to the leveling. Okay, you can do time walking, you can do any other event of your choice. I'm gonna give you advice, and I've said it on the stream multiple times. Dwarf is gonna be by far the most broken ratio starting season 3. Why? So many bleeds, so many poisons, and a lot of magical dispels that you can help your team. I've given an example many times, but mass dispel will be huge next expansion. Oh, sorry, season. So if you're thinking still what race to want to roll and you don't want to spend 30 or 50, I guess 20 euros by swapping specs, you can level dwarf and get it ready before the season comes out. Keep in mind, Night Elf potion is going to be added following season 3, which will allow you to pretty much substitute Night Elf as a ratio itself, so you can bypass this by being dwarf. So you can pretty much essentially Night Elf and dwarf at the same time, because Night Elf can become a potion, but dwarf is unique. The stone form ratio is unique to dwarves only. So my advice here, if you're looking into leveling, please consider get yourself a dwarf. You're gonna thank me later. Okay, moving forward. Next thing in line, the event with the farming mounts. I guess it's called bountiful event. I don't know exactly how it's called, but the increased drop chance of farming your mounts. I know you guys been crazy about this for the past couple weeks, but this event is still gonna continue until the end of the month. So pretty much have several days to finish the rest of the mounts you want to be farming. So take this advantage, log in on your olds, and make sure you grind the mounts that you want to get, because after this event they will return back to their regular drop chance, which means in some cases 0.08 or maybe 1% or even less than this. Again, you don't know exactly. I personally don't know exactly the drop rate of each unique mount, but what I know is during this event right now you have a much higher chance to get the mount that you like the most. So do your due diligence, check out which mounts you want to grind and go get it. I personally have taken more than I think 11 or 12 mounts that I wanted to farm, and as you can see, the mount that I'm flying right now is one of my favorite, dropping from Dragon Souls, and I got it. It's pretty beautiful mount. Okay, and last but not least, I guess this is actually really important, Valor Stones. Valor Stones does not reset starting the season. That is very, very good. Question is, if they don't reset, are they going to be transferable? We assume right now they are transferable, okay? Which means you can freely upgrade the gear starting the week 1 or day 1 of the patch to any gear that you get from the, let's say, Heroic or M0. You're free to upgrade it with your Valor and the remaining new crest that you'll be, obtaining. So make sure to have your Valor Stones close to maximum before the patch starts, not only on your main, but also on your ults. And also, these old crests that you see right now, they will become completely useless, okay? They will become useless starting the patch. So if you want to spend them to craft something right now, do it. This is your opportunity right now to do it. Just keep in mind that next patch, you will have a legendary back. Well, I guess people call it unique back. I mean, it's kind of legendary back. So you can craft anything, not back and not belt. Okay, you're gonna run this build for at least a handful more weeks, maybe even a month, who knows, depending on your spec, and you'll be getting the build pretty early into the patch, which means you do not want to craft a build. And if your embellishment is already on the you don't want to craft a build or back. If your embellishment is already on a back, consider swapping it before the patch comes out, so you don't have to do this kind of stuff when the patch comes out. Okay, and I guess cosmetic thing, you can always go and, bonus tip, you can always go clear your backpack, clear your mail, clear all this bullshit, because as you can see here it's a full mess. It's gonna take me like 10-15 minutes to filter and then remove the useless items, but pretty much consumables stayed exactly the same as they are from last season. Health potions, battle potions, flasks, mana oils, augmentation rune, all of this will stay the same. Right now they're cheap, they're dirt cheap. Stack some resources, you would thank me, because right now they're significantly cheaper compared to what they are gonna be when the patch comes out. If you guys didn't remember, first couple weeks of season 2, those alchemical chaos flasks used to be 1000 gold per flask. Right now they are only 550, and as you can see, some of the rank 2 potions are pretty cheap, like 30 or 40 gold per potion, and obviously the rank 3 are always going to be more expensive. So that's my advice. By the way, one more bonus tip: the augmentation runes that you have, you can obviously opt to have them, but you'll be able to buy a permanent augmentation rune once you obtain the renown. I forgot which renown you needed to get the perma rune, but it's gonna be pretty early into the patch. We'll be able to buy the permanent augmentation rune, which I think it's gonna cost you around 200,000 gold. So if you have a bajillion amount of those augmentation rune, maybe you want to sell them before the patch comes out so you can make some profit on the side. Anyway, I think that's everything for now. I pretty much covered every single important thing in a short span, I guess less than 10 minutes. Now, if you guys want me to make such a video about when the patch comes out, exactly what to grind, what renown to go for, let me know. I can make it. I usually do this before after the patch comes out, so you guys know exactly what to farm when, and shit like this, kill the stuff. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see that. And until then, Thank you so much for watching. Any comments? Let me know down before, and I got you. Peace out. Have a good one. And as always, much love. Bye for now.